But I think we should be able to get more. Whoa. That wasn't me. Where did that come from? Can't see anything. Whoa. What is this? Is this where the explosion came from? I mean, it wasn't here before, right? Wait, what's that? Is it safe to break this? Let's do it. An exodium fragment. And this crater, I guess we can leave it here for now. But this right here, this seems like a pretty big deal. So after that strange occurrence, I can finally start this episode. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nova. In the last episode, we explored the Nether and managed to do all sorts of things, including fighting the Wither. We got a beacon and we're ready for some big projects. So I did some work in between episodes. For example, I got a ton of resources. Now this might seem extreme, but this didn't take long at all. We're going to tackle a pretty big project. And for that, we need resources. Now deepslate is extremely annoying to get. You can't insta-mine it, and the only quick way to get it is through TNT mining. But we don't have a lot of TNT. So instead, we'll make use of a tunnel bore. All you need to know for now is that we need 3 pieces of ancient debris. We already have 1, that's 2 more to go. In this episode, we're going to get 1,000 villagers. Like, I'm not kidding. Over 1,000. I've done some calculations. Oh, there we go. And basically, we need a lot of resources. Oh, there we go. Now, as for the tunnel bore, we almost have the materials we need. Hold on. So this right here is an azalea tree, and these can spawn randomly on the surface if there's a lush cave below. So if we go down here, look at this! Drip leaf, lots and lots of clay. We also have these spore blossoms, and most importantly, we have moss. There we go! That's a big one. Alright, I think that's it. We managed to get over a stack of slime boards. Now next up, we actually need to build the tunnel bore. Alright, so let's put down the ender chest and start building. 3 pieces of ancient debris right here. 3 blocks of any kind behind that. Observer right there, piston right there. Wall, slab, TNT here. That's scary. And then finally, a piston to push this onto the contraption. Now let's see if this thing actually works. Let's do this. Okay, TNT got copied. And when we shoot this again, it's not working. Let's use the design that I was definitely going for from the beginning. Okay, so let's try this design. No, I don't have any water. Let's just try the exact same thing, but again. Oh, I think it actually works. 36 cobbled deepslate, just like that. Whoa. And yeah, this is basically a really quick way to get deepslate. But I mean, this is absurd. Look how much deepslate we already got. This was definitely worth it. I've never used a tunnel bore in survival before, so this is surprising even for me. We need a basalt farm. Because think about it, 1,000 beds, that's 2,000 blocks. It's expensive. So to generate basalt, you need flowing lava, soul soil, and blue ice. Now to make blue ice, you need 9 packed ice. We have a lot of it. And then finally, we need hoppers. Although, we could go a step further. I did say that we would try to break the game. Let's build the basalt generator right here. We'll have a chest and a furnace above it, and a line of hoppers. Then we need to put minecart hoppers on these rails, something like this. So if we place lava right here, put something on top of that, then we should have a working basalt generator. And that way, we get a lot of basalt down here. But I said that we're going to break the game, so here we go. If we make a contraption like this, and this is just gonna break. After placing a tube coral on the side, let's try it again with carpets. Look at this. The carpets get duplicated. So yeah, that's broken. But how does this help us? We can redirect these carpets into the furnace, because if you don't know, you can use carpets as fuel. So we can just AFK here and get loads of smooth basalt. We need about 34 stacks of this. So I'm not going to do this right now. Now there is one more block that we need a lot of. Wool. Wool farms are interesting. They're really easy to make and extremely efficient. Alright, so let's get some of these guys. Hold on. We need to act real quick. Okay, he survived. Okay, so we have a zombie villager up there. So he can't pick up items. That means we need to get a boat. I haven't talked about this, but a few episodes ago, I already found a zombie villager. So now that we have 2, we can start getting more of them. So let's build this right next to the cow farm and the ominous crater. We have 10 dispensers. We need to place all of them in a row. Then we need to remove the ground below them so that we can put observers below them. Then I think we should be able to place glass on top of this and trigger it like this. So yeah, that works. Now if we put shears in this, they will actually be used. And now, if any of these grass blocks get updated, the dispensers will fire. We can just place a glass cage around this. As I said, really simple. The only thing missing is a collection system. We need to lay the rails right here, and then a hopper into a chest. And finally, a minecart hopper. If any item lands in here, it'll get picked up and put into this chest. We need to get the sheep in there, and then that's basically it. This farm is finished, and it's going to produce a lot of wool. Now one more thing. We need bread. But I've done some calculations and we'll need at least 20 stacks of hay bales. Now that's insane. Our wheat farm over there is not good enough for that. I built this in between episodes, but here's the problem with this. It's not good enough. We need to make an even bigger one. So we have a lot of grinding to do and we have a farm to build. So this is a perfect time for a time lapse. So let's go. And we're done. As you can see, lots of smooth basalt, lots of deep slate, and these are the materials for the walls. And then we have this, and this. This took so long. You have to keep in mind, these 6 stacks, that's a double chest of wheat, and we had to get 21 stacks. As for the big question of where I'm going to build this, it's probably gonna be underground. The biggest benefit of that is that the villagers will be safe. Like no mobs can get in there as long as it's lit up, and also thunder strikes won't turn them into witches. So that's our best option. But we have a problem. Look at our pickaxes. They're almost broken. We could make another pickaxe, but we could also cure one of the villagers and get a mending trait. We still need nether warts. So let's go in the nether and find another fortress. Nice. We found it. I can already see it. We're done here. We need 1 fermented spider eye and 1 gunpowder. Can you not do it? You can't use an enchanted golden apple? That's a real shame. So I think the room with all the villagers should be around here. Not only are the villagers that will go in there extremely close nearby, but it's also not right next to our base. So it won't lag out everything. There we go. Now we just need to lead him to that area somehow. Wait, 1 emerald. Yeah, he's giving out everything for 1 emerald. Look at this. It would cost us 20 diamonds. He's going down all the way to 1 emerald. That's insane. So we already have mending. Nice. We can now repair all of our tools. Look at these boots. That's so good. Alright, so the second villager should be somewhere around here. So weakness potion, golden apple. There we go. I would never do anything mean to villagers. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that a nice hole? This is going to be the length of one side, and this is going to be the other length. This thing is going to be big. After all of this, it's again time for a time lapse. We need to build these villagers a home, and it's going to be massive. Let's go. So this took a while to build. So if we go down here, you can see the actual extent of this project. Alright, you can finally leave. Our next task is to actually breed the villagers. If we give each villager 4 pieces of bread, eventually they're going to breed. Now this guy will take 20 minutes to grow up, and in 5 minutes we can breed them again. And yes, I know it sounds weird that I want to breed them even though they are just basically people, but that's alright. So after all of this, it is now time for the final time lapse of this video. Let's go! This is far worse than what I expected. Look at this. I counted all of them using commands, and we have 1,111. That's an odd number, but yeah, that's over 1,000. We reached our goal. So what do we do with this? If we have a lot of one specific item, we can easily get a bunch of villagers to trade it. And one more thing. Yeah. There's a lot of iron golems here. Also lag. We can easily turn this into an iron farm. And because we have 1,000 villagers, it's going to be pretty damn efficient. No zombie, no pillager, nothing. So this took a really long time to make. We made a tunnel board to get deepslate, a smooth basalt generator, a giant wheat field, a sheep farm, and finally, this giant room. And in the next episode, we're going to the end. We'll fight the Ender Dragon, get an Elytra, shulker boxes, and on top of that, I want to make an Enderman XP farm and a really basic Chorus farm. Oh, and at the beginning of the episode, we're also going to turn this into an iron farm. Actually, we did do something else this episode. We still don't know what this exodium fragment means. And honestly, I don't know if there's any answer to this. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's really loud in here. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, goodbye.